Hello guys, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel today. My name is Tari and I'm going to be showing you how I made this rainbow cake. Kids associate with colors very well. This cake is for a 2-year-old and I figured the best way to put a lot of colors on one cake without confusing the theme of the cake is through using rainbows. So for this cake, I'm gonna use a deep pink, a light pink, purple, green, and yellow. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive straight into how I made it. So this is already colored fondant. I pre-colored this so that this tutorial is not too long. You can use gel colors to color your fondant in advance. So I'm just going to knead my fondant until it's soft and pliable, and then I'm gonna roll that into a wrap. For this tutorial, I'm using my hands to roll out this fondant into wraps of different colors, but you can use fondant extruders. But for this tutorial, I prefer to use my hands because it gives me a smooth finish instead of using a fondant extruder. So this is basically how you roll out the wraps. I'm gonna repeat this process for the other colors. It's the same process. I'm gonna put the pink away, clean wrap it and put it aside so that it doesn't dry out. When you're working with fondant, try and minimize the time that you keep the fondant exposed to air because it dries out. So I think I'm happy with the thickness of the pink. I'm gonna move on to yellow. I'm going to repeat the step that I did with the pink with the rest of the colors. So guys, make sure that you roll them evenly into the same size and length so that you have an even rainbow. So this is it. I'm happy with the uniformness of my ropes. I'm going to bend it and trim off the excess so that I end up with a nice finish. So this one, I'm starting off by making the longest rainbow, which I'm going to put on the sides of the cake. So it has to be quite long, and I'm measuring against my mat to match the height of my cake. So for this step, you want to measure the height of your cake so that you end up with the correct size rainbow. For these small ones, I'm just going to use my remaining fondant because one of them is going to be on top and the other one is going to be on the side. So I'm just going to use the remaining ropes to form my rainbow. So when I'm happy with the arrangement and with the length, I will use water just to stick the rainbow tubes together. I'm gonna do that for all the rainbows that I've cut out. You can use stylus glue for this, even water works as well. So yeah, this is basically how you make these rainbows. So when you are done gluing them together, you just let them rest and let them dry overnight. gonna move on to decorating the cake. I'm starting off with an 8 inches already crumb coated cake, and I'll need to color the cream into pink. So I prefer to crumb coat my cakes with white cream only, because food colors have a tendency of slightly altering the taste of the cream. So I prefer to just color the outer coat when I'm coloring my cakes. So I'm going to rush through this step because I have done videos on how to ice and smoothen a cake. I'm happy with the finish of the cake, so I'm going to move on to assembling the cake. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I think I'm just gonna do away with the butterfly. I'm happy with how the cake looks. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and share this video with your family and friends. Bye for now.